Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and we want to thank you for joining us on this Friday, February 26th. We also, the Owatonna Today Show, would like to welcome our show sponsor, the Steele County Food Shelf. They're coming back on for the March Food Share campaign. On the show today, first up, we'll be talking with the Bad Tangerines, who'll be featured at the Hometown Sampler coming up next weekend. And then a little later on in our show, we'll be talking with Katie Simons from the Owatonna Business on their Women of Achievement Award. So you won't want to miss today's show. And as a reminder, today is our Friday, so we're going to be reading who our sponsors are. The Owatonna Today Show thanks the following supporters of the program. Our premier sponsors are the City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Owatonna Public Utilities, and Steele County Food Shelf. Our primary sponsors, Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Brookdale Senior Living Solutions, Little Theater of Owatonna, and the Owatonna Foundation. Our interlude sponsors are Abraham Consulting Technologies, Bremer Bank, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, Glenn Mager and Michael Mager of Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Carl Branston and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care, Owatonna Business Incubator, Steele County Historical Society, Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Video Productions, and TPS Insurance. And we hope that you will support these fine Owatonna businesses that support the Owatonna Today Show. Please say thanks to them when you see them out and about. This show is able to continue because of them. We're always looking for more supporters of the show, so if you are a business and you would like information about becoming a sponsor of this program, please contact Leanne at 390-5751. We are going to take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with the Bad Tangerines. Please stay with us.
I'm Dan Branstead of Carlson Branstead & Company, Certified Public Accountants. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Greetings from the Steele County Historical Society. We invite you to visit us and enjoy your county's history at the History Center and Village of Yesteryear. Check our website for current exhibits and monthly programs.
You're invited to attend the 23rd Annual Hometown Sampler Concert benefiting the Steele County Food Shelf. Hometown Sampler performances will be held at the Little Theater of Owatonna on Friday, March 4th at 7 p.m., Saturday, March 5th at 3 and 7 p.m., and Sunday, March 6th at 1:30 p.m. Enjoy the musical talents of the Gogs, Bad Tangerines, Hot and Bothered, and Mile 5 Band. Admission to the Hometown Sampler is your generous cash or food donation at the door. All proceeds help the Steele County Food Shelf provide basic food for your neighbors in need. Help feed hungry people and enjoy a great concert at the same time. No one in Steele County should go to bed hungry. Please be a part of this year's Hometown Sampler.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection, and we're here talking with the Bad Tangerines and the Hot and Bothers. I guess we have kind of a little bit of each here today, and we're here to talk about the Hometown Sampler coming up next weekend in support of our Steele County Food Shelf. So welcome.
Thank you.
So we'll just take it down the line here. Why don't you introduce yourself, and then we'll come back.
Okay, I'm Tammy Furch, and I'm in the Bad Tangerines.
And I'm Vienna Bolin, and I sing with Hot and Bothered.
Colin Whalen, also in Hot and Bothered.
And I'm Michael Furch with the Bad Tangerines.
Now, Tammy, what is your role with the Hometown Sampler?
Well, I'm part of the planning committee that plans and organizes the event every year. And then I also sing in the Bad Tangerines. We're an a cappella group.
Okay, and what vocal range do you have?
Well,
Are you a soprano, an alto?
I'm kind of both.
Okay, so you're that
But
talented. You
I
just
usually
kinda-
sing
She is.
higher.
She sings wherever you need her.
Okay, that's great. And so, what are the different instruments that some of you may play?
Well, they're a cappella, so they play their
nothing,
voices.
but you
Those
guys.
are their instruments. We have a range of instruments. We have acoustic guitar, we have mandolin, we have some electric guitar, we have violin, harmonica, keyboards, obviously drums. So we kind of run the gamut on our group. And I think the other groups as well have guitars, mandolins, those types of things.
And what do you call the
Horns.
little
They have
rhythm
horns
eggs?
Section.
Oh, we've got a plethora of eggs and shakers and congas and,
That's important in a cappella.
yeah, that's our rhythm section.
Yeah, auxiliary percussion.
Let's tell us all about the event coming up next week and start it where you would like. What do you want to do with sponsors?
Well, the dates of our hometown sampler this year are March 4th, 5th, and 6th. March 4th is a Friday, and that's at 7 o'clock. March 5th is at 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock. That's Saturday. And then Sunday afternoon at 1:30.
So you've adjusted the hours a little
We
bit.
have adjusted. We try to make it work for the performers as well. So.
Right. And so you're going to start next weekend, and so building up to that weekend, why don't you tell us a little bit about the process you're going through with sponsors, the MCs, the different kinds of music you're going to be having?
Well, I can tell you who the sponsors are. We have the most sponsors ever this year, which is awesome. We have Express Employment, Kent Rossi Law Office, Federated Insurance, Gopher Sport, U.S. Bank, Owatonna Granite and Monument, and KOWZ.
Okay.
So that's pretty awesome that they all came on board.
And are there going to be scholarships this year?
I'm not sure about scholarships, but I do know that it's a free will offering, and all donations go directly to the food shelf. We like to say bring all your money, because monetary donations, and you can bring a donation of food or money. Monetary donations go farther because the food shelf can go to the food bank and get a lot more food for the dollar as what you and I could go to the grocery store and get. So that's important, to just bring as much as you can, donate as much as you can, but it is a free will offering.
What is your goal this year?
Our goal is $23,000. It's our 23rd annual Hometown Sampler Concerts. And so $23,000 is our goal. And we do have 4 groups in the concert. We have Hot and Bothered. We have Mile 5, which is some young college guys. And then we have the Gogs, which there's just a little of everyone. There's a chiropractor and a pastor, and they're a great group. They have a horn section, so that's a little different from the other groups. And then who am I missing? Bad Tangerines.
You guys.
Us.
Okay.
So
And you do a great job, by the way. What time? How long do they rehearse before they actually put on the show next week?
Well, we're rehearsed for the first time in a couple weeks here. This group's been rehearsing since what, Thanksgiving?
last year.
Oh, since last year.
No, we usually start around December, picking out songs. Everybody kind of comes with a few that they're thinking might work for our group, and then we decide what's going to be best in the set, and then we start practicing around January 1st, usually once a week. We have people from out of town, so luckily this year the weather has been really good for everybody to get to most of the practices. So about January, February, a couple months of practice.
Yep.
Well, super. We've heard all about it. Is there anything else you'd want our viewers to know about the Hometown Sampler next weekend? Because we would love to hear you sing.
You should tell them about our MCs.
Oh, well, we have some awesome MCs who also rehearse for like 2 months prior to the concert. And those guys are John Havelka and Dave Otto, and I'm not kidding when I say they're half of the entertainment. They're awesome.
Okay.
It's
Yep.
good.
And once again, time, date, and can they bring food donations as well?
They can bring food donations and monetary donations. It's next weekend, March 4th, 5th, and 6th, right? And the times are Friday night, 7 p.m., Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. So if you want to come to the show, then go out for dinner, or you can go out for dinner and then come to the 7 o'clock show. And the time on Sunday afternoon is 1:30.
Okay.
At the Little Theater of Owatonna, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where we'll
West
be.
Hills Auditorium. Yep. Okay. Give us a little sample of what the Hometown Sampler is going to involve.
All right.
All right. Ready?
Yep. Got out of town on a boat going to southern islands, sailing a reach before following the sea. She was making for the trades on the outside and the downhill run to Papaete. Off the wind on this heading line of Marquesas, we got 80 feet of the waterline, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight run I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, but your voice is calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for a woman, girl, who knows she knows, who knows love can endure, and you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why we came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of the coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship and all the flags are flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it will, and you know it will.
There you go. Oh, thank you. Oh, hello. I'm John Terrell, and I play Elwood P. Dowd. And this is Harvey. He's my friend, and he plays Harvey the Puka in LTO's production of Harvey, directed by Shelley Whitehead. Performances of Harvey will be held Friday and Saturday, February 19th and 20th at 7:30 p.m., and a matinee on Sunday, February 21st at 2 p.m. Oh, yes, thanks for reminding me. And we'll have performance again the following Thursday through Saturday, February 25th, 26th, and 27th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are available at the LTO box office by calling 451-0764 or online at littletheaterofowatonna.org. Come on, say it with me, Harvey. Don't miss LTO's production of Harvey.
Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas produced by gas-fired appliances in your home. The state of Minnesota requires that you have a carbon monoxide alarm within 10 feet of sleeping areas in your home. We suggest you have a digital readout carbon monoxide alarm. That way we were able to check and see what the concentration amount was when the alarm went off. This has been a public safety tip from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Hello, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Michael Mager with the Brick Mager Funeral Home and the Medford Funeral Home. At Brick Mager, we are privileged to have served the families of Steele County community for 118 years.
Whether you choose traditional burial or cremation, we promise the tribute your loved one deserves with the peace of mind that you require.
We are proud to be part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm David Einhaus with the Owatonna Foundation. Thank you to all of our donors who have helped make Owatonna a better place to live. Will you join us today with a financial gift? Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection, and we hope you enjoyed that beautiful music. And now we're here talking with Katie Simons from the Owatonna Business Women's. How you doing?
Good, I'm fabulous this cool winter morning.
Katie, now you're here to talk to us about the Women of Achievement Awards.
I am with the Owatonna Business Women, and we are hosting our 44th annual awards recognition and scholarship fundraiser Friday, March 4th. So we have that coming up. It's our big annual event where we recognize a woman of achievement in the community of Owatonna amongst some other winners, as well as our scholarship winners for the year.
Take us through the process a little bit of the how you get the nominees.
Sure. So the community actually, I can't talk this morning. We request nominees from the community. So these women are nominated by their peers, by their coworkers. Any member around the community nominates them for their accomplishments in their career, as well as their well-roundedness to do volunteer work, to take on leadership roles. Perhaps some of them even do some civic community involvement through political activity as well. So once these women are nominated, then the hard part falls to them. So unfortunately, they get the award, but then we make them work for it. So the first thing they have to do is they submit a biographical form about themselves and about their history. And then after that, we have them go through a panel interview. So they do a 20-minute interview with 3 women from out of town. So these women don't know them. They come in and they ask them a lot of questions to learn what are your achievements across your lifetime, what have you done, and what would make you stand out from the other 4 women in the field. So there are 5 women total that are nominated this year for the Women of Achievement for 2016.
Wow. And could you share their names with us?
Yes, absolutely. They were just notified. So we have Carol Belmore. She is a social worker at the junior high school here in town. Deb McDermott Johnson. She is the Director of Community Education at Roosevelt Community Education in Owatonna. We have Michelle Redman, the Executive Director of Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Lori Running, the Executive Director of Advocates for Developmental Disabilities. And Lori Weisenberger, Attorney at Federated Insurance.
Wow. And then you also, from this event, you raise funds.
Right.
The public's invited, correct?
Right. It is open to the public. It is open to men and women, even though the night is all about recognizing women from the start of their careers all the way to the end. And so, yeah, it is definitely open to the public. Anyone can attend. It is held at the Owatonna History Center on Friday, March 4th. The night starts out at 6:15. And we start out with some complimentary hors d'oeuvres, some wine. You get to know the candidates for the night, the other award winners. We do have a raffle ticket that goes on that night to help raise funds for the scholarship. And then we have a silent auction for about 45 minutes, just a nice and easy little silent auction to help raise some additional funds sporting event tickets, there's jewelry, there's paintings, all donated by Owatonna Business Women here in town and other local businesses.
Now, you have a fundraiser, so
Yes.
you sell tickets, but you also have sponsors for the event.
We do have sponsors, and we are so thankful. We raise about $4,000 in cash sponsors. Our largest sponsors are Federated Insurance for $500, as well as Wenger Corporation, and Hy-Vee is a new sponsor this year for us at the $500 level. And then we have several sponsors at $250, $100, and a lot of our members, we have 65 members in the Owatonna Business Women, a lot of our members actually make a donation as well to help raise funds for the scholarships.
So a lot of support for future leaders
Absolutely.
and encouragement in business
Absolutely.
and those type of things. So now we've had the fundraiser and we are going along our merry way. And so now as a result, we have this nice buildup of funds and we're going to look at some scholarships.
Right. So what we do is this event started many years ago, 44 years ago, as a way to recognize a Woman of the Year. And that Woman of the Year was someone who had done something within the past context of the year. And so maybe about 10, 15 years ago, the event morphed into a scholarship fundraiser where we still continue to recognize our Woman of Achievement but raise funds for scholarships. So this year we will be awarding 4 $1,100 scholarships. 3 of those will go to graduating seniors, and they are Michelle Hansi, Emma Smith, and Millie Wanyas. And then we also have an Aspiring Woman Continuing Education Scholarship for one woman going on to her education in a non-traditional format, and that winner is Jessica Trios.
Then you also, they will each be receiving what amount?
$1,100, and they'll be present that night of the event to receive their scholarship.
And then I also saw here you do something special for
GED.
Yeah.
You know, a few years ago, another sister organization of ours in Mankato let us know that one of their goals was to really help women at any level. And so we decided to provide 2 GED scholarships. And now it's $120, and we think that goes a long way to helping a woman who needs to just finish her high school degree to get to that next level. So there are so many opportunities out there for women that just have a high school degree, and to make sure they have that became very important to us as an organization. So we, about 3 years ago, started sponsoring a couple of GED scholarships.
And through encouragement, you never know where these women will end up.
Absolutely.
They may not be going to college right away, but down the road, who knows?
Right, exactly. You know, these women come back into our communities, they go away for college, and we really want them to know that the foundation of their education came right from this great community of Owatonna, and to bring those leaders back into building our businesses that we have here, into our government and our healthcare and all of that. So we keep our best and brightest here. We send them away to get a little education, and then we bring them back to make sure they keep achieving in our community.
And it's an organization that I've heard a lot of over time. You're always in the eye, you're always aware that it's there and that you're supporting women.
Right.
Take us through a little history here. I understand you have an important milestone coming up.
We do. So the Owatonna Business Women are about 100 years old. Coming up in the next year or two, we'll be 100 years old. We are one of the longest standing organizations in Steele County. We were originally a part of the Business and Professional Women's Organization that began in the early 1900s as a way to help women get the right to vote. And so we're all based on that equal pay, equal rights for women being allowed to vote. In the first election in 1920, 8 million women voted. In the last presidential election we had in the United States, 60 million women that voted. And so, we really want to make sure that we get to a point where women are really getting out there and understanding that they have achieved and that they can move forward. So March is Women's History Month, and that's why our event is held during March to recognize that important achievement.
And quickly go over some of the meeting information and a mission,
Sure.
maybe your mission statement a little bit.
So yes, our meeting is held the third Tuesday of every month from 11:30 to 1 at the Owatonna Country Club. It is open to members and non-members. We are a business networking organization. At the same time, a lot of our members become friends, but it is the third Tuesday of each month, 11:30 to 1 at the Owatonna Country Club. And the mission of the Owatonna Business Women is to educate our members regarding topics of interest relating to personal growth, professional development, and political awareness of issues relating to women and to award annual scholarships for the post-secondary education of women.
Let's get those people out to support the Owatonna Business Women.
Absolutely.
And again, go over quickly the event and the time.
So Friday, March 4th, 6:15 p.m. is the start time at the Steele County Historical Society. Tickets are on sale for $25 at Cocky Jewelers and Triumph Graphics.
Wish you well and hope you have a very successful event.
We will next weekend. Thanks.
Well, we're going to take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
I'm Deb Gillard. And I'm Shawn McNulty with Brookdale Owatonna Assisted Living and Memory Care,
where we provide optimum living activities to keep our residents engaged in life.
And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And I have a few community announcements for you today. Steele County Clothesline is in need of seasonal clothing and small household items to help meet the needs of some of our Steele County families. With the cold winter weather, donations are down, but the need is great. If you have any gently used clothing, bedding, towels, blankets, or household items, such as pots, pans, dishes, etc., please bring them to the Steele County Clothesline. Monday and Wednesday, the hours are 9 to 5:30. On Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 to 3:30. And Saturdays, 9 to 11. Julie Klassen, 2015 Minnesota Book Award winner for fiction, will speak at the Owatonna Public Library Thursday, February 25th, 7 to 8 p.m. The Riverbend Nature Center will host the Riverbend Boogie outdoor dance and candlelight ski on Saturday, February 27th from 6 to 9 p.m. There will be live music provided by Chris Moe Entertainment, a mile of candlelit ski trails, naturalist-led snowshoe hikes through the prairie, and cocoa and s'mores by the bonfire. The cost is $7 per person, $20 per family. If you're a member, it's $5, and if you're a member family, it's $15. For more information, please visit Riverbend's website at www.rbnc.org or call them at 507-332-7151. The Steele County Republican Caucus will happen Tuesday, March 1st. They call it Super Tuesday at the Owatonna High School gym. Time is 6:30 p.m. Registration begins and a photo ID is encouraged. And then the Steele County DFL Caucus will meet Tuesday, March 1st, 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Owatonna Junior High School, 515th Street Northeast. A little sticky paper there. Owatonna Hospital and Mayo Clinic Health System Owatonna are sponsoring a free information session on hip and knee surgical alternatives and pain management, rehabilitation, and more on Thursday, March 3rd from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Mayo Clinic Health System Owatonna conference rooms. You can register by calling 507-668-2234. And the 4th annual Mike Hansen Memorial Washerboard Tournament will be Saturday, March 12th, and at the Eagles Club. And you want to join us for a day of fellowship and friendship in remembrance of our good friend Mike Hansen. All proceeds from the tournament will be donated to Owatonna Park and Rec Scholarship Program in Mike Hansen's name. Well, we want to thank you for joining us on today's show, and we want to be sure you tune in with us on Monday when our guests will be the Owatonna Foundation, and we'll be talking with Tanya Paley from the United Way. Some other show topics next week. We'll hear from the Steele County Food Shelf and the Evening for Kids. So please stay with us for next week's shows, and you have a nice weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.